Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm Joseph Novichko, Senior Trading Manager with GDM. Today's outlook. First, let's start with the Japanese stocks, as they're on the tip of the tongue of every investor. They rebounded from Tuesday's sell-off as most Asian markets waffled on Wednesday ahead of a key central bank decision as well as major earnings report due in Japan. The benchmark Nikkei 225 index surged up 1.72% after, of course, reports citing a Japanese media agency that Prime Minister Shinzo Abe and this government will, of course, compile a stimulus package of more than $265 billion to prop up Japanese flagging economy. The stimulus package worth 28 trillion yen, which exceeded initial estimates of about 20 trillion yen, includes 13 trillion in fiscal measures. In the wake of the reports, however, the yen weakened, with the dollar-yen pair rising as high as 106.53 compared with levels near 105.12 in mid-morning trade on Wednesday, and of course its latest close at 104.62 before it retreated back to 105.83. European stocks opened higher on Wednesday despite the Asian shares ahead of the latest monetary policy decision from the US Federal Reserve. And of course, tracking the European Stoxx 600 index opening 0.2% higher on Wednesday, with all sectors in positive territory. Bar travel and of course leisure, oil and gas, and food and beverages as well. All of this is up. European markets are awaiting the latest decision from the Federal Open Market Committee, which is scheduled to conclude its two-day meeting with its statement on monetary policy later on into the trading day. Traders do not expect the Fed to raise any interest rates today, but will of course watch for indication on the timing of the next rate hike. Tracking the euro exchange price versus the dollar, it's up 0.1% to 1.0995 ahead of the major Eurozone economic data due on Friday, including consumer price inflation and of course economic growth. Gold edged lower on the commodity sector on Wednesday as we're tracking the dollar and the equities firming ahead of the US Federal Reserve's policy decision due later in the day. Gold dipped 0.2% to 1317.26 an ounce in late Asian trade, as of course we're looking at the rising bullion of 0.4% a day before that, as the consumer confidence held steady in July and new single-family home sales hit the highest in nearly 2.5 years. In June, surging sustained momentum in the economy that could of course allow the Federal Reserve to raise rates this year. One more time, oil prices also tracking the price dipped in Asian trading on Wednesday as of course plentiful supplies and slowing economic growth weighed on the markets, although some analysts and traders said that the current market downtrend would be modest and see a recovery later this year. With the West Texas Intermediate crude futures is at $42.85, which are down about 5 cents since the last settlement. More price declines are expected in the short term as of course oversupply continued while demand growth is declining. In the calendar today, the most important economic announcements: the US durable good orders at 12:30 and of course at 18. Fed's rate decision and monetary policy statement. That's all about it in today's events. Stay tuned for the most important. I'll see you next time.